From earthquake coverage to building standards to withstand severe weather. We are joined now live by Oklahoma Insurance Commissioner John Doak to cover really a wide range of topics. We received a ton of questions from viewers as well. Thank you so much for taking the time out of a very busy schedule to sit down and chat with us.
Absolutely. It's great to be here. Thank you.
I want to start with this, and this is something that we have been covering recently. A Reuters investigation recently found that several insurance companies have increased their premiums 260% for earthquakes. Is this legal, and what is your response?
Sure, yes, it's legal because Oklahoma is a use and file state for everything that we have in the state of Oklahoma. But one of the things we're taking a close look at is we have a public hearing coming up on May 14th. I believe it's next week to take a look at we have some folks coming in, any consumers that would like to come in and talk about their rates, about what's happening, but we really want to understand what's happening. So we're looking at all the claims in the state of Oklahoma relative to earthquake and making sure that that's adequate. But this is a relatively new phenomenon for us, but
Sure.
those rates are really something we're going to take very, very close scrutiny at right now.
And the deductibles, something else that we've been asked a lot about, the deductibles can be astronomical. So is there something you can do to handle that?
Well, absolutely. Actually, no. The earthquake deductibles are really set nationwide, and it's earthquake coverage is catastrophic coverage. And the way that it's priced is typically between a 2 to 10% deductible, and that's on the value of the home.
Okay.
So if you have a $100,000 home and a 2% deductible, it's $2,000, and it can go up. But really, given the catastrophic losses, if we've looked over the past few years, if you go back to the California earthquakes, because whenever you have a major quake, the damage and the financial losses can get into the hundreds of millions of dollars.
So what would be your advice to Oklahomans right now, someone watching, regarding earthquake coverage? What should they do?
Sure. One of the things is check your policy. You need to understand your policy terms and conditions. Earthquake coverage needs to be added, but there again, if you do not have coverage for earthquake, you are self-insuring. So that means you're taking on all that financial risk by yourself. So if you want to offload part of that onto the insurance company, and we know that in the area, while rates are still increasing, you need to determine if that is a good business decision for you. If you can withstand to lose your home due to an earthquake for any particular reason, then you're self-insuring. But otherwise, the rates are in that, they're moving a bit. But again, I still think it is something that Oklahomans need to have because we have the low-level frequency, but with those low-level frequency, we know that there's going to be a stronger earthquake like we had a couple of years ago in Lincoln County, which did substantial damage and folks lost their entire homes.
We have a lot more questions from viewers about what should I do, that sort of thing. We'll get to those in the next segment, but I do want to move now to severe weather because, of course, we're in May.
Right.
You are calling for different or maybe better building standards to withstand tornadoes or strong storm damage. Who would pay for that? Would that cost be passed on to the home builder and then maybe the home buyer?
Absolutely, that's the way
Okay.
that would work. And after being all over the state of Oklahoma for the last 6 years and seeing our losses around the state, we know that stronger building codes would actually help Oklahomans. And this is something I'm taking a little bit of a leadership stand on, is
Sure.
our statewide building codes need to improve. We need to have homes that can withstand winds up to about 135, 140 miles an hour because I believe our weather folks would tell us 90% of all tornadoes and strong winds are in that EF1 to EF2, which are about 130 mile an hour winds. So we know that it's worked in more. And we know that other communities are looking at this, but that yet it would cost a little bit more for the home builder. But again, I think some of the recent studies out there and interviews, folks, Oklahomans, I think would gladly pay that extra 1 or 2% more to make sure their home can withstand that type of wind.
Really quickly, want to ask you this, but we are running out of time. Is there anything that you can do to regulate mobile homes? That's a lot of the damage that we cover. We even have video of you surveying some of that damage.
It is tragic.
It's awful.
Tie downs on mobile homes is something that I think needs to get stronger. I know that some folks are thinking about mobile homes that you actually bury a little bit further into the ground, part of them with the flooring. But again, those take flight. They're very, very damaging, and many times we see the loss of life in Oklahoma in mobile home parks.
Sure.